Gorski was a voiceover actor, Crystal said as I worked the griddle flipping pancakes. Several days had passed. It was Saturday morning, and we'd both met on the main level for breakfast. The guy did a bunch of radio and TV commercials, promo videos for trade shows, documentaries, and was working on an audiobook when he didn't show up at the studio. I looked up. Anything I'd know him from? A commercial for Subaru and those penguin spots for Miller Lite. The penguin ads? Crystal nodded. Those are great. A CGI penguin buys beer for everyone in a bar, but when the waitress hands him the bill, he pats at his pockets for his wallet with his flippers or fins or whatever, and then gets a startled look on his face. It ends with the narrator saying, "Perhaps you left it in your other tuxedo." The next spot has the penguin buying the beer with a credit card, but then he's unable to sign his name with his flippers or fins. The most recent commercial finds the penguin fumbling about trying to pay his bar tab by making an ATM work. I love those ads. Somehow I knew you would, Crystal said as I set the plates down and waved Rex away from the table. When our parents passed away, life insurance and the sale of Dad's veterinary clinic allowed us to pay off the two-story we'd both grown up in. Crystal moved back home. She'd completed her bachelor's degree in criminal justice at the University of Illinois and was well into her second year as a police officer, so I could finish high school in Buffalo Grove, as opposed to attending some school in Minneapolis, where Mom's parents hailed from, or worse yet, someplace in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where Dad's parents lived. Shortly after Crystal arrived back home, she took ownership of the top floor, which was fine by me as I'd already migrated to the basement. Core's little bachelor pad, Dad had called it, once she'd left for UIC. I think I've been upstairs all of 3 times in the past year, mostly to help Crystal lug furniture about in her never-ending quest to remodel her old bedroom. Whenever our schedules allow, such as today, we'll meet in the middle to share a meal. I spurted a half cup of syrup onto my pancakes. Anyone pissed off at Gorski? His colleagues say he was a nice guy, well-liked, loved his work, first one there, last to leave, brought in donuts all the time, Crystal said. The audiobook people feel terrible. They couldn't have known what happened to him, but some of the messages on his answering machine weren't very nice. The producer called him a thimblewit and threatened to sue his ass if he didn't show up.